Hi there, it's Kevin with Roguedeckbuilder.com here with the first match with Jund Control, Jund Discard. This unfortunately is a mulligan. I love this hand. If this was a 2-land hand, it'd be perfect. But since it's just a 1-land hand, we can't lead off with Appetite Brains in a turn 2 Farseek. I think I have to mull this. As tempting as it is to try to top deck a land, yeah, I gotta mull this. So I'm gonna mull this. Hopefully I have a better 6. Yeah, this is okay. We have 2 swamps. And this line can come into play untapped, and we got the Mutilate for control. So this is a very powerful hand with the Duress and the Appetite for Brain, but we do need to draw into a threat. I was thinking about using Liliana the Veil. They're so expensive online now. That's why I didn't include them. I was impulsive when I built this deck and just threw together the cards that I did have. But Liliana the Veil seems like she would actually work pretty good in this deck. I'll have to see if I can fork over the cash for her and try her. I'm thinking about a mono blacklist next Gate Crash when Gate Crash comes out. If we get any sort of good control, we're missing some sort of. I don't know exactly what we're missing, but we're definitely missing a black control card. Maybe a sweeper, or I guess like Bar of Blood is something I could use in this deck as well. I guess I do have a lot of options. But I'd like to see another discard besides Duress or Appetite for Brains. Both of these miss against aggro a lot of times. We're not going to mull this. Oh, he chose to play last. Wow. I'm like, wait a second. This isn't. Yeah. All right. So we'll lead off with this Overgrown Tomb, I think. Yeah. I'm going to do the Overgrown Tomb. Yes, and we'd like to play 2 life. We're paying for Thoughtseize here. We'll go ahead and Duress him and see what he has. So we're playing against looks like Omni Thragfire. Supreme Verdict does nothing against us. Chromatic Lantern does nothing. We'll just take the Divination here. And we can grab the Supreme Verdict next turn with Appetite. Might as well use it. So this Mutilate's kind of dead, though. But this is exactly the type of deck that we wanted to go up against. So we'll play the Blood Crypt here, and we'll Appetite away, I guess, the Supreme Verdict. Nothing else we can hit. And, yeah. So now he's got a bunch of lands in his hand. He's got to draw into something. And I don't know if we Duress here. Maybe wait a turn. I don't know if he drew. Oh, yeah, we can Duress here. Duh. We'll get that Chromatic Lantern. And Increasing Ambition. Might get the Increasing Ambition. I'm gonna take that Increasing Ambition and get it out of there. And now, unfortunately, we got a dead card in hand. He's gonna be able to ramp in this Chromatic Lantern. So we'll just go ahead and start wielding his life total down with the Key Rune. That mole really hurt us. We really need to draw into an Underworld Connections. Holy ramp. So unfortunately for us, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Takes 8 to get there. For the Increasing Ambition. So he still just has 2 lands in his hand, I believe, because of that Chromatic Lantern. Guild Lotus. So he's gonna be able to get that Increasing Ambition, which sucks next turn unless we draw Slaughter Games here. Huntmaster's not gonna do it. But I think I would rather play Huntmaster than animate our dude. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is stupid. So he's going to be able to go get a Supreme Verdict or something to kill my Increasing Ambition, probably for his combo. So even with that amount of discard, we weren't able to get rid of, yeah. Maybe I should have held on to the Appetite for Brains. And then we could have discarded that, or we could have got rid of that Increasing Ambition. I guess Rakdos's Charm is a great sideboard as well, as it does destroy an artifact or get rid of a graveyard. So he grabs 2 things. This Mutilate's so dead. And Farseek, I'm not going to cast a Farseek because I do want my Huntmaster to flip. I do believe the best thing here is just to animate this And we're going to try to go for the win here. So it's down to 7, so he probably did get a supreme verdict. But this takes him down to a 5. And if we draw like a, I don't know if he's quite dead with a Kessig Wolf Run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 mana. So probably drew that Farseek. Now he's got 3. So he's, what is he? Temporal Mastery, duh. He's going to play a Temporal Mastery here. He grabbed a Temple Mastery and a, oh, he grabbed a Sphinx's Revelation. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And wow, if we draw Kessig here, he's dead. Oh, he's just dead. Duh. We win. Wait, because no, on his untap phase, upkeep, untap, upkeep, he probably has another Sphinx's Revelation, so it gets him out of this. So 2, 6, 9. What do we draw here? Come on, something good. Slaughter Games. Slaughter Games is good. I don't know what I'd name here, though. But the question is, do I cast it? Because isn't he just... He has to Sphinx's Revelation again to get him out of this. So I think what we do is we just go ahead, animate this dude. Swing in there. Oh, that's got Summoning Sickness too. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so... Oh, no. That's... Okay, bad play on my part. I think I do need to Slaughter Games. So I guess I won't animate this. Because he isn't quite dead. Because I forgot this doesn't have... haste. So, yeah. Now the question is, what do we name here with Slaughter Games? I think I'm going to name Door to Nothingness. Or Omniscience. Omniscience? Yeah, we're going to name Omniscience. So let's see here. Oh. Wow, this is really stupid. Why doesn't it let me... O-M-N-I-S. There it is. Okay. Alright, so in his hand he's got Terminus, Ranger's Path, Dissipate, Farseek, Temple Garden. And is he not even running Omniscience? The dude is not even running Omniscience in this deck. So let's see here. There's his deck in his hand. I'm going to go ahead and take a screenshot of this. That way I can bring it up if I want to look at it again. So Sphinx's Revelation, Sphinx's Revelation, Sphinx's Revelation, Nicol Bolas, Farseek, Fog, Cyclonic Rift, Divination, Door. So he's running Door, but he doesn't have Door in his hand, and he's only running a 1 of? Increasing Ambition? What? This is a weird deck. I can't understand it whatsoever. I do not know what's going on without Omniscience, without Temporal Masteries. This isn't the normal... So it's one Terminus, 2 Supreme Verdicts in his deck. So he just, what, auto-loses to aggro? I mean, how in the world does he deal with aggro? Door to Nothingness has to untap. Nicol Bolas is kind of weak against even my deck. Omniscience doesn't hit it. So next time, next Slaughter Games, what I name is just Door to Nothingness, and it's over. So I guess that's what I should have named. Supreme, Terminus, Rangers, Dissipate, Farseek. Okay. Okay. And he had nothing in his hand that was worth even... Oh, did he... What did he draw into? Oh, he's going to Terminus here. On okay, Guild Lotus, then Terminus. And he does have a Dissipate, but he's still looking down a 2-turn clock with just the Rakdos Key Rune. Did he... I don't know if he had an Azorius Charm in hand either. Okay, Supreme Verdict. Fine. And there's his Ranger's Path to go get some more lands that he still has to untap with it, though. So I guess we just keep beating him down with this Key Rune. Yeah, we can activate and cast that, which is fine. Force him to... So the Key Runes are boss. I'm wishing I had another Rakdos' Return because it is very, very good against his deck. So now he's down to 3. And I do believe we cast the Nighthawk here. So let's see. So 4 cards in hand. See what he drew. There's one of the Farseeks that was in his hand, I think. Yeah, I don't know what he can do here. Just an activation of my... I think this is it. Unless he drew into an Azorius Charm. Oh yeah, he's got fog. He had a fog in his hand, didn't he? Okay, so he's got another turn to live to try to draw into a Sphinx's Revelation, which he probably will, knowing my luck in the past week. But we'll thin out our deck here. And he scoops. He doesn't find what he needs. Very weird deck. I don't like his build because he doesn't have enough threats. Slaughter Games is just going to shut him down here. I'm going to name Door to Nothingness, and there's nothing he can do after that. So Appetite's great because it gets rid of... Is Appetite... Yeah, it gets rid of like Ranger's Path. I think Abrupt Decay is decent for his Chromatic Lanterns, but I don't know if it's worth bringing in just for Chromatic Lanterns because there's nothing else I can hit. Did I see any Detention Spheres? I don't think so. Deathrite Shaman's decent as it does get rid of... Well, he's only a 1 of Increasing Ambition. I think Thrag is actually decent because of the Terminuses and Supreme Verdicts. I mean, they're definitely better than the Vampire Nighthawks. And... Of course, these are pointless. Pointless. All this stuff is so dead versus him. So I think we're just going to have to... Oh, Mutilate's even worse, though. He has no creatures. So I guess Deathrite Shaman comes in and Vampire Nighthawk comes in because the rest of this stuff is just really bad against his deck. Mutilate, no creatures in his deck. Abrupt Decay... The only thing it can hit, I believe, is just his Chromatic Lanterns, which actually might be worth it over Vampire Nighthawks. Do I remember anything else in his deck? I mean, I guess I could pull it up on the screenshot and see what he had, but I don't think that any of these are worth bringing in. So we'll just submit like this. See if he chooses to go second again. Choose a play first, mulls to 6. 6-land hand with Vraska. But I think I'm not even going to mull this. I'm just going to let Vraska win this game here. As I kill all his Gilded Lotuses. Oh, well, that's game. Kept a 6-land hand and got Vraska'd out. Alright. Good game. I didn't see a Duress last one, so we brought in Duresses versus me. Oh, wow. Yeah. Horrible keep. Don't ever keep a 5-land or 6-land hand, kids. That's why. That's okay, though. Alright, where's my Slaughter Games? Or my Underworld Connections? There's Underworld Connection. You can't do anything about it, so this is great, actually. We'll go ahead and slap it down on the Overgrown Tomb's fine. See if he has an answer for that. Divination again. Okay. There we go. I think I'm going to use it right now. So we'll name it. Go right ahead and get rid of his threat here. And see if he scoops after I name it. Door to Nothingness. So he had one in his hand. He's got a Sphinx's Rev in his hand. So we'll kill the one out of his hand. Kill the one out of his... Ooh, glad he didn't have that Witchbane Orb. So the only other way he can win out of this is the Nicol Bolas. Supreme, 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 Terminus, Terminus, Witchbane, Sphinxes, Rangers, Psychic... Oh, so Psychic Spiral is the other way he's going to try to win. Dissipate, Sphinxes, Rangers, Path. Yeah, so just Psychic Spiral is the only other way he can win here. Alright, cool. There's one of his win conditions out of the way. Hey, look at me. I'm great at drawing. You know what, here, I'd rather even stick. I'd rather just draw something than play this, yeah, because this can just get dissipated. So I'm just going to draw a card here. And yeah, that's actually a good card. But it will get Supreme Verdict. But if he wants to Supreme Verdict just a Deathrite Shaman, if he wants to dissipate, it's cool too. I'll let him. Nothing else I can do, pass the turn. I'm thinking he's got a Supreme Verdict here. And he doesn't. Wow. That's really cool with me. Yeah, we'll go ahead and Mind Rot. Our only option right now in Standard. Yeah, these I do need to replace with Supreme Verdicts. Dissipate the Mind Rot. That's fine. That's okay. I'm cool with that. But this Deathrite Shaman, if he allows it to live, is going to make it extremely hard for him to Psychic Spiral me to death. Supreme Verdict in hand. What was the other one that... Oh, this doesn't keep track of it with Slaughter games, huh? A lot of the new, like, Duress and stuff, a lot of times it will keep track of what's in their hands, so you don't have to write it all down. And I don't know if it really matters what we get rid of. Get rid of the Dissipate. Keep doing this. Go ahead and Duress. Get rid of that Supreme Verdict. That's probably gonna be game. Unless he's got another counter for it. Oh, he's gonna Sphinx. He had a Sphinxes, right? Oh, well, give me some options then. Cool. Draw your Witchbane Orb here. Or your Spiral. Wow, he drew an increasing ambition. I think we're gonna grab that. And then kill it. Let's go ahead and do that right now. See, Supreme Verdict, or Supreme Verdict and two Sphinx's Revelations. I could have taken the Supreme there, but he could have just went and grabbed a ton of cards with that increasing ambition. Glad I did bring in those Deathrite Shamans. I do not know why he is not... there's another mind rot. Cool. And these underworld connections are just a boss. Let's see, we don't even need to... He just drops some lands here. Yep. He's gonna Sphinxes for a ton again. For 8. Okay, that psychic spiral is what we need to worry about. Still, though, with all his lands in play, he's going to end up milling himself before he mills me with the spiral. Wow. Go ahead and get rid of one of these. Revelations is the best thing? Yeah. And let's see what he discards. 2 more lands. Okay. There's Slaughter Games. There's our answer. So we'll go ahead and just play it here. And name Psychic. Is he going to flash it in? Okay, get rid of another one of those Sphinx's Revelations. So let's see his exile cards. Sphinxes, Door to Nothingness. We could just... No, now he's got no way to get back the Psychic Spiral. Do we just bolus here? Or to get rid of the other 2 Sphinx's Revelation now? Sphinx, Supreme. Ha, we should have done Supreme Verdict, duh. That would have been the better play. Let's get rid of the... Oh, did I... Ah, Nico Bolas. I chose Nico Bolas. That... stupid game. That was my bad. Nico Bolas from Chronicles instead of Nico Bolas the... Urgh. That sucks. Hopefully that doesn't cost me the game. Yeah, Supreme Verdict would have been awesome there. Would have made Deathrite Shaman basically just go to town. I gotta start playing faster. You have 10 minutes left. He could just time me to death here. Ooh, yay, that's what I chose right there. Good lord. I'm a noob. But he's allowing my death right to live here. He's been doing this for turns, just allowing it to live. And maybe he's just planning on letting me mill myself out. See, what is he gonna do? Okay. He's going to duress me. Sure. Take my appetite for brains here? Take Thragtusk? Take what? Yeah. Draw another card, see what we can get. Not what I wanted. Pass it back to him. And here comes his supreme verdict, right? Oh no, he's going to Sphinx's Revelation for 1,000,000 again. But then that puts him at 14 turns. I'm just going to have 6 turns back to him over and over and over. Because his spiral is in the bin now. So if I would have been able to do that stupid Nicol Bolas, he'd be dead. And it's just unfortunate I didn't name that correctly. As yeah, he wouldn't have a way to win now. So if that beats me, I'm counting this to the win. Just my stupid play mistake. I know what I meant. It's just I forgot about that damn Chronicles card that Nicol Bolas was printed in. Yeah, there's Witchbane Orb. So now we can't. So he's just going to try to draw into Nicol Bolas, huh? See if he has it. Give that Psychic Spiral just in case there's some weird way you can get it back. Well, here's the hoping Bolas is on the bottom. Go ahead and run Thragtusk out. And draw cards. We can't even Rakdos return anymore. Oh, wow. Divination, huh? Gonna Sphinxes again? He's gonna Sphinx for 6. Okay, it's over though. He can't kill me with Bolas in time. Yeah, it's over. Wow, we got lucky with Bolas being on the bottom. But we're going to win this just for him milling himself out. Because he only did have that one Psychic Spiral in his deck. And this is exactly why I built this deck here. So he does scoop here, but this is exactly why I built this deck. Because of there are so many of these decks going out right now. Because they're very good at those against mid-range decks. And they have 1 or 2 threats, and Slaughter Games just took him out of the game completely. Especially if I would have named the second one right. But yeah. So 1-0 so far. That was my very first test game too, so we got the matchup we were actually wanting, and hopefully we can weed out these retarded combo decks. Anyway, this is Kevin from Roguedeckbuilder.com. Thanks for watching.